Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4. In this episode, we're finally going to begin the Tower 2 Void Keys, starting off with the Tower 2 Exterminate. This will also be the intro of the Attica primary weapon, which is a crossbow. And it's also going to be a special episode because we're going to have a nice little giveaway for members of our clan Sneaky Universe. So without further ado, let's begin. So we're going to start out in the Foundry. As you can see, I have the Attica blueprint here. It comes from the Clan Dojo, so as long as you have it fully researched, you can grab it for some credits, and then it's yours for the building. As always with all these Clan Dojo weapons, you do need a forma, or at least one forma, I should say. Some do require more to build it, and then this one in particular will be ready in 12 hours, so it's not too shabby. I do look forward to testing it out. I've heard some mixed reactions to it. I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like it. Some people I've heard say they do like it, and then some people just say it's plain weird. So we're going to find out in this episode if any of that's true. And then here we are 12 hours later. It's all ready for us to claim, so we're just going to grab that, then we're going to get right into the mission. If you're waiting around to find out how to enter for this giveaway, by the way, it will be coming up later in the episode. You'll have to stick around to find out. And here we are in the arsenal. We're just going to head in here and equip our Attica. As you can see, it does look pretty nice and spiffy. Do look forward to testing it out, see how weird it actually is. Oh, and by the way, this is also the reappearance of the infamous Valkyr, who hasn't been in the series since her intro episode, so this will only be her second appearance in the series thus far. Now, Steel Charge is her aura mod slot. That's because it matches the polarity, the little V icon next to the ET in the top right-hand corner of the card. You always want to match that up because, especially in the aura mod slot, if you put it here, it will take the point capacity of the card, which is 9 at max rank for Steel Charge. It doubles it up, so it'll go up to 18, and then you have those extra points available to equip other mods over here. And then if you actually put them on the polarity slots in these 10 spots, then it will cut the cost of equipping it in half, so it really is beneficial to you. That's also why you want to use formas later on after you figure out exactly what kind of build you want to have. That way you can actually change the polarity slot, and it just allows you for further customization. And this also works out really well because Valkyr is more or less a tank role in this game, so having increased melee damage where she's going to be up close and personal most of the time is only going to be beneficial to her. And then Ripline's her basic starting ability. Basically, she throws out like a little laser beam that's kind of like a grappling hook in a sense. Kind of works like Scorpion does in Mortal Kombat. And it's really cool because it has multiple uses. You can either use it to damage an enemy, or what I actually use it for most of the time, mobility purposes, kind of like Spider-Man uses his web slinging. You can use this to sling around the map and get around faster, and you can also use it to access previously inaccessible areas, so it's really cool. And I actually need to upgrade that too. I forgot about that. I don't have all of her abilities equipped where she's only ranked 17, but I will get to that point eventually. The other one I have equipped right now is Hysteria, which is her most powerful ability. Basically, she goes into a rage and then she just goes around attacking melee style. Even if you have like a sword or something equipped to melee, she busts out her Fists of Fury and she just goes on a complete rampage, and it's really an effective tactic. You want to launch it, though, when there's a large number of enemies around, because I believe she actually is invincible while she has this equipped, too. I haven't really used Valkyr all that much, or specifically Hysteria. Obviously, I've used her a bit to get her up to 17. And then I also have Continuity on her to increase the power duration, which I believe will increase how long she can equip Hysteria for. Steel Fiber is actually something that seems like it's really useful for her because, let's see, take this off for a second. Now look at this in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. She has 600 armor by default. That is a really, really high amount of armor. If you've looked at any of the other Warframes, like let's just change around to somebody else, for example. Like, let's take Rhino. He even has a fully stocked mod setup here. He only has 300. Oh, no, it's not 300. The little white in the background was messing me up. He has 228 armor, so she has a ridiculous amount of armor. And that's without a mod even affecting it at all. So let's put her back on. Where'd she go? Valkyr. There you are. Now we're going to put Steel Fiber back on. As soon as we find it. Where is it? Steel Fiber. There it is. Now, this isn't even really that upgraded either. I've only upgraded it once, so it's only giving 20% extra armor. And it bumps up to 720. That's ridiculous. So that's really going to help her be useful. And then I also put Vitality and Redirection on because that's typically what I'll do when I'm first playing with the Warframe and trying to rank them up. Because I want to try to increase the amount of time that they'll be up without having other people run over to revive them. And that just helps keep them alive longer. Obviously, I'll take off something after I get her up to a higher rank. And I'm probably going to put a Orkan Reactor on her eventually too, but not right now, not for this episode anyway. And then we have Intensify on as well to increase our power strength. Just works out really well in the end for her. And then we'll also have the Dex First and the Dacker Prime in this episode. Anyways, let's get into the mission. Alright, and this will be our lineup for this episode. Insomniac Killer will be joining me because he is the one offering the platinum that we will be using for this clan giveaway. And he'll be using Necros. Meanwhile, I am, of course, using Valkyr, and hopefully the Attica is going to be successful here, but I guess we're going to find out. Now, don't forget to click like, Stinkies, if you enjoy this series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out, maybe even on a daily basis if you want to see that happen. Also, be sure to hit subscribe to become a sneaky today. We can continue to easily follow the series in the future and never miss another video in it ever again. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/xxsneakygxx for my very soon coming live streaming. And as always, I do hope you enjoy. Here we go. Infiltrated, here we go. Alright, so Insomniac Killer and I only have to take out 148 enemies. Notice I said only. That's a ridiculous number for 2 people. But it should be no problem for us considering I have this fully maxed out Attica that I did not just literally claim a few moments ago or anything. Alright, so far it's not doing too shabby. I do kind of see how it's awkward though, a little bit. It's very slow firing, so I probably have to put something on that can increase the speed that it fires. And I was kind of expecting it to operate like one of the bows does, like the Paris, for example, but you actually don't hold the trigger down, you just press it and then it fires the bolt out. So, not too shabby so far. We'll have to definitely level up so we can get a really good impression of it. By the way, I hate this type of room here. Sometimes you come in this particular room and these lasers won't be on. In fact, most of the time you come in here, they won't be on, at least from my experience. But there are always those times where they do happen to come on. Now, we could actually shoot these plates that fire them out, but right now it's not really that big of a deal. As a matter of fact, one time I was in one of these rooms, my entire team was pinned down by these things. They were getting killed by them. And then that's when the Stalker decided to appear, so he pretty much cornered me. I had already left the room, I was by myself. And I had Excalibur too, by the way, so as you can imagine, I did not get any blueprints from him. Anyways, here's Hysteria. So as you can see, Valkyr is going into a crazy rampage right now. She busts out her Fist of Fury and she just starts pounding their faces in. You really want to save this for a time where there's a large number of enemies around because you don't want to have to rush around with her because you're wasting the amount of time that you have this ability going for. Let's see. Alright, now obviously this isn't really effective against the damn Moa. It's going to be more effective against actual units of enemies, not these robots. We'll have to bust out the Dacker Prime on occasion. I do need to get more weapons into this series pretty soon. So I'm going to have to do a bunch of intros within the next couple of episodes or so. So, in terms of what's going to happen in the future, in the next couple of episodes anyway, I'm going to finish out the rest of the Earth missions, and then after we get to Everest, which used to be the old boss node where Vahek used to be located, I'm going to do a Vahek episode, a boss battle against him. And in order to get to him now, you have to build this frequency triangulator, which is basically just a key that allows you to access him, because otherwise you have no way of getting to him. And after we do that, then I'll move on to probably the next planet. And by the way, these Void Tower 2s are going to be mixed in randomly in there too as well. I'm going to try to mix in also new weapons too. We have a bunch that are ready to build too, by the way. I've gotten so many different components and everything. I'm ready to just start building a ton of stuff. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to run out of platinum though before I have enough slots to equip everything, or hold everything rather. So now seems like a good time to start talking about this little giveaway we're going to be having for the clan. So it's only open to people who are members of our Sneak Universe clan, so if you are a current member, you are eligible. If you have left the clan though, unfortunately you will not be eligible, and part of the reason for that is we're going to show support for people who are loyal to the clan. And here's a little bit of her rip line ability. As you can see, I've gotten up here, which is not an area that most Warframes can actually access. Unfortunately though, it's kind of pointless to be up here, so I'm going to have to get back down there. Let's go get them! Alright, now back to the giveaway. So it's open to only Seek Universe clan members, and we are giving away a decent number of platinum, and there's actually going to be several winners. We're going to have 10 winners in this competition. Each one will win 20 platinum, so the odds of you winning are actually pretty good. So entering this competition will be very simple. If you are a member of our Sneak Universe clan, all you have to do is post your PSN name in the comments below. And then I will be going through the entire list of everybody who entered and verifying that you were actually a member before this video is posted. If you join the clan afterwards, you will not be eligible. But if you do join the clan and you stay with us, you will be eligible for future clan exclusive giveaways. Now keep in mind, all of these giveaways are not going to be clan exclusive. In fact, most of them are going to be just for subscribers in general. They're just going to be some clan exclusive ones mixed in because we want to show our appreciation for all of the loyal people who stay with us. And this competition will run through next Sunday, August 10th at midnight, which is technically Monday, US Eastern Time. And considering there's going to be 10 winners, your odds of winning are actually very high. They're certainly much higher than your odds will be in any of the future giveaways anyway. And this is all in thanks to Insomniac Killer, so be sure to thank him. He is a member of our clan, and he was nice enough to provide the platinum for this giveaway. And it would not have been possible without him, so he definitely deserves a big thank you for all this. Anyways, let's get back into concentrating on the mission at hand. Alright, so this thing is definitely not effective against those big heavy gunners, so it's kind of pointless to even try, unfortunately. But the more that I've been using the Attica, I do get the impression that it might be better after you level up. Well, obviously it's going to be better, but I don't really get the impression that's going to be an amazing weapon that I'm going to use very often. It might be something nice and fun to mess around with every once in a while to kind of mix up the different gunplay around. And that's because most of the guns are pretty much rifles that I'll be using anyway, and I do like these ones that mix up the gameplay a bit. Like, a crossbow is a really cool weapon, and I know there is a secondary crossbow that I want to try out too. I wonder how it's going to differ from this one. But so far it's not doing too horribly. The only way I can imagine that's going to be a great weapon is if it can do some insane damage if you actually manage to get a headshot with it. And there's a nice rip line. Get over here! Just like Scorpion does in Mortal Kombat. Then he comes over and slices the eye in half. Nice. Teamwork for the win. Get over here! I had to do that again because I didn't actually line up with the way he actually does it. He normally does it when he's actually pulling them over, not after the fact, so there we go. That was a little bit better. Okay, now we have to get in cover. Unfortunately, I have the bleeding effect on me right now. Okay, it went away. We are very fortunate that he's using Necros because he's using his Shadow of the Dead ability, bringing some of our fallen enemies back to fight for us. And slicey, slicey. Oh, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, Valkyr. Oh, this is getting intense. Really intense. The Attica is really not well suited for this. No! 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 Oh, I have to get out of here. Get out of there, Valkyr! Get out of there! No! Down 105 health. This is not going to end well. Alright, unfortunately we are more than halfway through our enemies, so we're just gonna have to keep battling on. Good night, sir. And just get rid of that for good measure, even though it wasn't moving anyway, so I didn't really have to bother. Then we're just going to rush up to the enemies over here, and Hysteria! Bust our Fist of Fury, mess them up real good. And this worked out really well because there's two heavy gunners next to each other, and you know that they're two of the tougher enemies to take down. And clearly they're no match for this ability. Neither is this poor Moa. You need Moa health, but too bad for you, you're dead now. Alright, we're going to go mess these two guys up. Little Dacre action. I need to get a new melee weapon. I've been using the Dacre Prime for too long now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the Nikana next. I'm going to do the Nikana, then I'll do the Dragon Nikana. I also have the Orthos Prime ready to enter into the series too, so if you have a suggestion or just a preference on what you'd like to see next, leave me a comment below. And then I do have several other ones that are waiting to build. Those are just the ones I currently have ready to actually claim in the foundry. Alright, 101 enemies down. Poor heavy gunner is going to go down without a fight. Without much of a fight anyway. Alright, now through the tunnel we go. Oh, that was a little bit of an inappropriate shot. Though props to him because he was still going after that. Not many people could really say that. Alright, now we're in this room. Oh man, there's guys everywhere in here. Hysteria! Oh man. Now, she's really not very fast when you have Hysteria equipped. That's another reason why you want the enemies to actually be bunched up as much as possible. Because if you have to go rushing across the map to get enemies, you're wasting the whole time that you're using this ability. And it doesn't last for very long. I mean, I could probably definitely increase it with other mods on her, but as of right now, it's not lasting for too long. And another thing to keep in mind, these enemies are actually a significant higher level than the Attica is, so the fact that it's even standing a chance against them at all is probably a good sign. Like, it only took 3 shots to take that thing down. Let's see how many shots it takes him. 1. Oh man, I have 2 health left. I better get behind cover. Oh man. Oh, I have a villain that Valkyr is going to be going down very shortly, everybody. Oh yes, it's inevitable. Question is, how long can she hold out until it happens? Oh, there we go. A grenade actually took me down. Now, I saw in the comments on previous videos, some people are actually surprised when they saw somebody throw a grenade. The enemies actually will throw grenades every once in a while in this. It doesn't seem to happen very often, but it does happen. It's actually something they should mix into the game more often. Okay, Hysteria time. Oh yes, this is going to work out nicely. Granted, those ancients really aren't much of a match at all, really, for this anyway. The heavy gunners actually stand much better of a chance to survive in the onslaught that is Hysteria. That was kind of pointless to even bother shooting that. Oh man, I don't want to go down again. We get behind cover. Oh no, I have the laser coming. Slicey, slicey. There we go, sliced in half. I am still trying to mostly use the Attica, though. Wow, it's taking a lot of shots. What level are these guys, by the way? I didn't even notice. Let's see. Wow. Unfortunately, I killed that guy too quickly. And there's only 2 enemies left. I don't think I'm going to find out. I think they were like level 27 though. Yeah, I didn't want to take the chance of actually looking. I'm pretty sure they were level 27 though. Anyways, we've killed all the enemies on this mission, so it is now time to extract. That's exactly how an exterminate mission works on this game. And rip line into here. Rip line is pretty similar to Spider-Man using his web slinging to navigate through the city. And I'm going to try to use it to get up there. Let's see. You have to actually be a certain proximity to it for it to reach. Alright, right there should be fine. There we go! For the win! Oh, we got a Rhino Prime Systems out of it too. Not too shabby. The Attica's already up to rank 4. There we go. I'm sure in no time it's going to be up to rank 30, and then I might have a completely different impression of it, but I'm not really counting on it. I do really have to focus on trying to get headshots more often to really get the impression, though, of how good it is. And, oh, whoops, I accidentally skipped over that. But it doesn't really matter because clearly Insomniac Killer had most of the MVP awards anyway. And he's the only sneaky in this video with me, so he would have got the MVP regardless. So congratulations to Insomniac Killer. Anyway, sneakies, don't forget to click like if you enjoyed this series. The more likes we get, the faster you can expect to see these videos keep coming out, even on a daily basis if you want to see that happen. Also hit subscribe to become a sneaky today. You can continue to easily follow the series in the future, never miss another video in it ever again. I'm always looking for new sneakies to appear in these videos with me, just like Insomniac Killer appeared in this episode. So if you'd like to appear in one in the future, all you have to do is add me on the PSN. My username's right in the top left hand corner of the screen right now, and I'll try to get you into one as soon as possible. Our Sneaky Universe clan on Warframe on the PlayStation 4 is currently recruiting active members, so if you'd like to get an invite, just post your PSN name in the comments and just leave a message that you want an invite sent to you, and we will definitely get one to you as soon as possible. There are still plenty of spots available for new people to join, so you will definitely get an invite if you request one now. However, you need to make sure you leave your old clan first. If we send you an invite and it says that you're already in a clan, we're not going to chase after you and you'll never end up getting an invite. So make sure you leave your old clan and then request your invite. But if you're already with the clan but you don't want to leave them and you still want to work together on Warframe, it's still possible. All you have to do is join our Sneaky Universe Alliance. Just let us know and we'll get an invite sent out to your clan as soon as possible. And we still need somebody who can design a logo for us, so if you have any graphic design expertise, be sure to send me a message and we can discuss the details. Anyways, I'll see you next time for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4.